Hello and welcome to Desert Rat Fiber Arts. I'm Desert Rat, but you can call me Lloyd. Today we're on the last of our English breeds in our fleece study for 2023. And today we're going to be doing Whitefaced Woodland. So, again, I've never worked with this breed before, so it'll be interesting to see what we got on it. And again, I got this from Hearthside Fibers. I purchased this myself. I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. There will be a link to the Etsy shop where I purchased this from in case you want to buy this yourself. I get nothing out of it, but if you want to try it, feel free to check out her shop and see what she's got in there. All right, so according to this, the breed's from England. It's 35 to 38 microns, average staple length of 100 millimeters or about 4 inches. And in the field guide to fleece, we have a lovely picture of this sheep. All right, there. Very pretty sheep. Okay. Let's see what it says here. Origins England. Fleece weight 4.5 to 6.5 pounds, about 2 to 3 kilograms. Staple length of 3 inches to 8 inches. Fiber diameters is 28 to 38 plus microns. Natural colors are white. Whitefaced Woodlands, once known as Penistone sheep, have always been primarily meat producers. The breed nearly became extinct in the late 20th century, but recognition of its value and suitability for particular environments have improved its situation, although it's still considered endangered. It is a conservation breed. If you're able to find fleece or yarn from this rare breed, you'll have to judge its uses according to what you feel. Whitefaced Woodlands wools lack consistency but may be described as anything from hairy medium to off the scale for coarseness. We've also seen some that could be called plain old medium without the hairy designation. The locks are somewhat open with crimp patterns that vary. It's an old breed. Consistency in fleeces is more of a modern breeding goal. The preparation and spinning techniques you choose will depend on where in the fiber your specific fleece falls. Of course, we don't know that. Best uses, depending on the softness of your fleece, you can use Whitefaced Woodland yarns to produce anything from sturdy everyday socks, gloves, mittens, blankets, and sweaters to tough outerwear, rugs, and other textiles that can withstand serious abuse. This wool will felt. Okay, let's take an actual look at the fiber itself and see what we got here. So, it doesn't feel too bad. I wouldn't say it's super soft, but it's not horrible either. It does have a little bit of a coarse feel to it, but nothing horrible. Sorry, picking the stuff out of it. There's a little bit of EM in there. Let's grab a staple off of here. Let me grab another one. All right, so just kind of break that in half, and let's see what we got here. I'm guessing about 4 inches, maybe more. Let's see. It's about 5 inches actually, so it's not too bad. So let me get my wheel set up, and then we'll get to spinning this and see what we think of it. Okay, it's the next day. The yarn has been wet finished and hung up to dry, and here we go. We got about 26 yards, about 6 wraps per inch. After it was wet finished, it plumped up quite a bit. So basically super bulky is what my little card thing says. It's very squishy. I like that. It's got a bit of stretch to it. You know, fair amount of drape, not like some of the other ones. I think it's soft enough to use for a sweater or something. Maybe if you're really sensitive, you wouldn't want it next to the skin. But I think it's fairly soft. I think it would make a very nice shawl or sweater, or something over a shirt sweater at least. Maybe a blanket of some sort. I think this Whitefaced Woodland was actually a very nice spin, spun nicely, plied nicely. I did have it drift apart in a couple places, probably where I just didn't put enough twist on it. But all in all, I think it was a great fiber. I would definitely spin it again. So tell me, have you ever spun Whitefaced Woodland? What were your opinions of it? How did it work for you? Please let us know in the comments below. Okay, so that ends our English series, or English collection, I should say. So next week we start the global collection, which has got Finnish, Falkland, Icelandic, Grey Merino, Perndale, Polwarth, Rambouillet, Shetland, Radnor, Targhee, North Ronaldsay, and White Birchhoff. So we're going to be starting with the Finnish, which I have here. And it's a lovely brown and cream colored, it looks like. So it ought to be interesting to spin. What does it say here? About 3-inch staple length, so it might be a little bit challenging, but I don't think so. It'd be interesting to see what it's like. So until then, yeah. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Happy crafting.